God told Adam and Eve, you see that tree over there? I don't want you to eat from that tree. I don't want you to touch that tree. And the day you do, you're going to die. So I don't know how long it took. I kind of imagine that maybe it was several months before. I'd hate to think that on Monday morning, they screwed it up. But it's possible. And so God shows up in the garden, and he's got a choice he's got to make. The heart of God is perfectly just. Would you agree? Doesn't the Bible say that he is perfect in his justice? So he stands there before Adam and Eve and he's saying, justice demands that you be punished. So there you go. And he turns them into crispy critters, just like that. That would be justice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't be mercy. But yet the heart of God is 100% perfectly merciful. So if God comes and puts his arms around them and says, look, I know you messed up and I'm really sorry that you did that, and you know what, I'm going to give you another chance and I'm going to forgive you for this, and I'm just going to give you another chance. That would be mercy, but no justice. And what do you think the angels and all the intelligent beings in the universe looking on are going to say? He turns them into crispy critters and they say, whoa, you watch your step around him. You think you'd kind of like to love a God like that? Or when they see God just say, oh, well, I'll let it go this time and try not to do it again. And all that mercy, and then they say, well, I guess God doesn't mean what he says. So God is in a quandary with his own character. I want you to feel that. God is completely and perfectly just, and he is completely and perfectly merciful. And here he is, if you please, beside himself. What's he going to do? What's the solution? The solution is the cross. The solution is the cross. Because at the cross, justice and mercy kiss. Because you see, at the cross, God unloads all of the wrath that he has against sin. He unloads it all on the head of Christ. How much did he unload? Did he save a little bit for you? No? Well, I mean, we're 2,000 years later. You sure God didn't save a little wrath for you? Because he knew you were going to be a real nasty person. Right? I want you to become convinced of this. All of the wrath of God has been poured out on the head of Christ. All of it. Nothing's left over. And at the cross, now God can say, I have fully punished sin. I'm completely just. I've completely wiped it out. All of my justice is satisfied. And now, what's left? Mercy. And he can dole it out as he will. Now, in the Old Testament, we would bring a little lamb and put it up on the altar and take its life, and we would make an offering, and God would accept it. And by the way, that offering had to be perfect. You couldn't get your crippled, blind lamb and bring it up and put it on the altar. God said, I won't take something that's imperfect. Okay? That's the Old Testament. In the New Testament, God comes to you with the perfect Lamb of God. And he says, will you accept it? And it's perfect. You might want to look up Romans 3:24 to 26, which discusses this issue. about the fact that God is just and the justifier, or the one who gives mercy to those who are wicked. So Matthew 34 says, "And his Lord was angry and delivered him to the tormentors until he should pay all that was due."